I don't know what that is.
Oh my god. That is the best. It's a Netflix series.
Oh, the one that has a book?
No, it's a Netflix series.
That should be good. Home. Should be live. I'm live. Wisecracks return. I need to change the video. Edit video. What shall we call this? Wisecracks return. Hello, people. Part 2. Camera. Be sure to allow accessible video. Allow. Sorry guys, I'm trying something different.
You should be very scared.
Oh, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about them.
I know, that's why I said they should be very
Oh, be sure to allow. Has access. It doesn't have access because I'm live streaming through OBS. Stream now.
There's my dog now, milk.
Your chocolate
Okay,
milk.
there we go. Hi, people. That was loud.
That was
very loud. I heard it from over there.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I know it's very few of us right now, but Emily could not make it. She's busy doing something.
Probably what's going on today.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't ask if she was leaving tonight or some other day.
Where are you going?
Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, it's just gonna be us this week. Hopefully, however, everybody will be back next weekend.
Come sit. I need my stuff.
Okay, so
You want to go potty?
Yeah.
where we left off is everybody's in the tavern. Ruby, you kind of walked off from the party, joined Crystal, Roston, and the others in a corner, and then I came downstairs. However, everybody went to bed, and in the morning, it was basically nobody came downstairs. Actually, yeah, everybody went to bed. That's where we ended off. I forgot about that.
Hey. Sit. Come on, come sit.
Yeah, that's your spell sheet, Ruby.
No. I don't want you.
You gotta sit down, buddy.
Buddy.
Do you have your character sheet?
Buddy.
Because I
Bless you.
Whoa.
Thank you. What?
His cup sprayed.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it's
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I
yes.
wasn't expecting it. Wait, all I have is dancing lights?
That's because you're the dark elf. That's what you get for your racial powers. I know it still says rogue. What level does it say you are?
What? No. What are you doing?
Does it say
They're
level 1?
playing cards.
No, we're trying to find a level.
It's up at the very top next to your class.
It doesn't say level at all.
Okay, so I don't think did we roll your abilities though?
Probably not.
Your numbers? Yeah, we did.
They're cards.
We'll move those around, so that's gonna be your strength since you're a paladin. Okay? Your charisma is gonna stay the same, intelligence the same. Dexterity dexterity is gonna be 14. So those two are gonna flip, and I think the rest will stay the same. But so those two will flip because you're gonna
to 17?
because you're gonna play as a paladin. So go ahead and write those in because that's what you're mainly gonna need. If you need your spells and other various abilities, is a book
That's you.
because there is stuff for paladins specifically. Anyway, so it's morning. Ruby, I've joined you for dinner that night. The night before, all of us went up to bed. Very next morning, Giselle's party is waking up, but we've already left the.
Your mom.
We've already left the tavern. We're heading up to the castle, basically. As for Giselle, what are you and the others doing?
I know I am getting my breakfast and feeding my chicken.
You came down and got breakfast.
That is another 1 gold, 5 silver out of my pocket.
Not for food.
Not for food. I thought we paid for food.
You paid for the
staying
the nights at the inn. The meal, however, a modest morning meal is 3 silver.
3 silver?
3 silver. For a modest meal. Some eggs, some toast, some bacon.
Where's my gold and silver at?
Yours I haven't written down because you're the mayor of the city.
So I had access to all.
You've got access to quite a bit. Now, considering the fact, so does Rustin because he lives at the castle. Crystal lives at the castle. Say, Knesev all live at the castle. I live at the castle. But I got shit tons more money than y'all do. And you're the mayor of the city, so you've got a pretty purse, like a pretty purse.
A pretty purse.
Everybody else has like 2 or 3 pretty purses. I've got money to waste, basically.
Goodness.
Yeah, you didn't.
Good.
You chose not to live at the castle, so you live as a mayor. Yeah. I mean, you wanted your own life. You didn't want the pleasured life of a castle. So.
The hell I did. I do want the pleasure life of a castle.
You
Shit.
half the time you're in the village as mayor. The other half the time you like to hang out with us.
Less.
So it's kind of half and half.
This is just a.
Your character descriptions and whatnot, your backstory, blah blah blah.
This is mine or something? This is not mine.
That's you. Should be.
Thank you.
That's me.
Okay.
I don't know why I was mixed in with your papers, but
I was sitting right here next to this, on top of this. Is this yours?
You
No,
don't
that's
want
you.
that? Then
Oh,
why'd
sorry,
you
on top
download it?
Alright, whatever. Okay. I've got my characters. Now, Giselle and everybody else. Giselle, Hillary, or I'm sorry. Sophia, Idarica, as she's now known. Bonk,
Idarica.
Bard, Idarica. And, what was, crap, what was,
You're watching this?
Emma's dwarf's name?
Her dwarf's name was
I'll write this down.
Artail. A-R-T-A with a chicka over it. L.
With a chica over it?
Little
Artail.
Artail.
Or, Artal, or Artial. Okay, where'd my damn pencil go? I just had it. There it is. So, Bog, Artial.
Mine's Cashlin. I like that name.
Bard.
If you pick Shrek the Musical, I really kind of want to just disown you at this moment, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Idarica,
'Cause he's looking at Shrek the Musical.
Art,
You just want.
Ayal.
You don't like Shrek the Musical?
And then we
Whoever
got you,
invented that was
Thea.
just terrible. Why would you do that to
Oh,
yourself?
and then we got Dargon.
No, I've never seen it.
So Dargon wandered
I was
off at
forced
some
to,
point.
it was horrid.
I
Never
think
do
when
it.
y'all entered the gates, he was just
Never do.
he was gone. No, he was basically dragged with you up to the mayor's office. But as soon as they were distracted with my walking in and past you to the receptionist and then walking out, Dargon slipped away. So he's not with you at the end.
He was to assist us.
I know.
I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. He got us.
He
to
just
the
kind of
center.
he snuck off. He's like,
He just
"Alright,
kind of
I'm
like
outta here."
deuced out.
He's gone. So, Ruby, myself, and our party members, which you saw in the corner that night, we're not in the inn.
You guys are not in the
We're
inn.
gone. We're gone left. Hey, keep the book. So, when you need your paladin stuff.
I know. I was.
Oh, okay.
Checking.
By the way, clink sheet.
No, those are not
over
yours. Those are uncle's. They're not yours.
At least this way you can. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need him at some point. Bastard. I hate using.
He's Uncle Connor, baby. He's Uncle Connor. That's Auntie Ruby.
There we go. So.
Over everybody in the ops rooms, Uncle Jurgen, Auntie Ashley, Auntie Kim, everybody's auntie and uncle. I just find that to be so much easier than just like, oh, well, this is mommy's friend such and such from such and such. No, it's auntie and uncle. Everybody. Everybody is auntie and uncle.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yep.
There. Clean sheet. So that way you can write down your paladin stuff if you want to.
Cool beans.
Now, at the same time, so, by the way, Ruby, that's me.
Okay.
When we actually do get in there. I'm going to need these guys, I need these guys, I need her, where is, let's do there.
Just stay.
Oh, did I not open them?
Probably.
I don't have their human forms. They're behind the curtain.
What's my level?
Your level's 3. So that's going to be a pain in the ass jumping from just building a level 3. So just write down what you need for right now, and we'll worry about the
Wants later.
what we really, really need to deal with the deeper stuff. So I got to see text. Oh, that's orders out for delivery. Let Marie know we're live streaming. We have one person viewing. Hi, person.
Yay.
Wait, so if I'm a.
Wait, what?
What's my race?
Your race is the drow. Dark elf.
Dark elf?
Yeah. Your racial stuff doesn't.
Neutral still for alignment?
Your race, the stuff for race will not change. I mean, if you want to be neutral, you can be neutral. But you're also mayor, so lawful neutral or lawful good would have been good. Would be good. Alright, what's going on? Just wanted to, okay. I could have sworn I pulled out their human forms. Anyway, so, Ruby, we're going up to the castle. Giselle, what are you and the others doing?
I guess I'm exploring for Dargon, because it's supposed to be with us.
Uh-huh.
And are we gonna do the catacomb thing? I don't know. I don't have anyone from the party here, so I'm just like the lone voice.
I mean, you're basically the leader of the party at this point, since you're the only one here tonight. So,
And responsibilities.
what do you want to do?
Well, bad.
Loopy!
That's right, baby.
Loopy or Ruby? Ruby.
Loopy.
It's better than Booby. I'll take it.
Loopy.
Yeah, it's Auntie Lucy.
I mean, it fits. It fits.
Okay,
You
so,
gotta stay on the couch, baby.
you're basically the voice of the party for this one. So, everybody's looking to you.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I need a coin. No.
Okay,
those
so
not
you pull
here.
out you pulled out a gold coin.
Where's my dice?
Why they're not mine?
Because they're
Right.
mommies. And those are Auntie Ruby's.
There, you pull out a gold coin.
Awesome sauce.
Are you doing a coin flip?
Yeah, Ruby, you want to call it?
She's
coin.
not with the party,
Okay.
so it's all you.
Okay. Do you want up or bottom? Do you want up or bottom? You want the bottom? Okay.
Come here,
so-
Fred. Come here. Be good. Well, at least I know she's gonna be good with kids.
Okay, up it is.
Up.
So
What are you doing?
he picked bottom. Bottom would be the
Come here.
catacombs. And it flipped to up. So we're not going to the catacomb thing.
You're not
Red,
going to do the
come
catacombs?
here.
No.
Okay.
Go down.
What are you going to do?
Come on, lay down.
Go down.
Come here.
Go.
I guess
love you
just
dearly, but
explore
lay
the
down.
city
Lay
and
down. No. I'm
Swan City?
pieces.
Waste
No,
time.
Leave
Red.
my plate alone. Lay down. Leave my stuff alone.
Okay, so you're going out, you're exploring the city, and
That works too.
for some
Come on, let's feed you.
for some odd reason, as soon as you're walking right out of the tavern, you nearly run into this big red giant. Big red fluffy giant.
I
You nearly
have
run
missed
into
it.
it.
I have missed it. I can like just avoid that so quickly.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
Roll a d20.
I have a 9 plus passive. Wait, that's perception. That's 3. Never mind.
Okay, so
Want your bottle?
you roll a 9. It's good enough. So you walk out, you nearly run into this big fuzzy red thing, and you misty step around it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit!
Yeah, nope, not gonna
To
do
the
that.
bathroom.
You got it.
And he kind of just reacts and roars at you for a split second, and then realizes, oh, person, okay. And he calms down after that. And he kind of shrugs it off. He kind of shrugs it off, and then heads up towards the castle.
Heads up towards the castle.
He starts walking towards the castle.
I'm kind of tempted to follow it, but at the same time, I'm just like, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
You poke.
Now, at the same time, what's your passive perception? Now, are you looking at him?
Yeah.
Like, as he's walking off towards the castle?
Yeah.
What's your passive?
13.
13? Keep in mind, I think it's level... No, it's level 4. Never mind. Okay, so 13. And it's good enough. You see off past him, within like, I don't know, 50 yards from the castle doors,
No.
huge group of party members, and one of those people in the group you can kind of make out that has dark skin and white hair.
Get on the couch and just, you can kind of make out what?
You can kind of tell that one of those party members has, it looks like she has dark skin and light hair,
Dark skin and light hair. Another elf?
which you connect to Ruby. Ruby has dark skin, white hair, remember?
That's right, she does. She's a
She's dark skin, you're light skin. Up on the couch, buddy.
Then get on the couch. Get on the couch.
So yeah, you see this party of like 8 people walking up the stairs.
I follow them.
Okay,
Stealthily from a distance.
you head up towards the castle, and they follow you. You're walking several yards behind this big red guy, and after about maybe half an hour, you finally get up to the castle. And Ruby, this is where you come in. Everybody's.
Careful, Jay.
It's been about half an hour of walking up towards the castle. Ruby, for us, it's been about half an hour talking to Jareth. So during this meeting with Jareth, you have been in the back just as, diplomatic team. And
Get off my plate, you dumbass.
we've basically been talking to Jareth about, we need help. Argamos is being an ass and destroying the kingdom. We need help finding adventurers and this group of team. We basically just need help from outside sources dealing with Argamos. And he said, okay, well, I've asked for a few adventurers to come and see me because I need some help with something. If they prove themselves worthy, I'll send them your way. Like, okay, not a problem. So now, as Giselle and her party members, Hillary, Emma, Emily, Jared, they're all walking up in through the doors behind this big red Yeti-looking thing. We're walking out the doors from the throne room. Big Yeti passes by us and, hey, Ludo! Yeah, he's still in there. Go see him. Okay. And he walks in through the doors to see Jareth. We're walking out and we see these guys. Do you say anything to them? Because you were with them for a fight or two. You see them walking out. What, do you say anything or no? No? You just walk past them?
You gotta do that dirty look.
I'm sorry. We don't like you.
Okay.
like it.
Oh.
That's your chicken.
Yes, he is my chicken.
He'll be your chicken.
Oh God.
Good lord.
I'm gonna have
Your
to
chicken is
chatty
your
Cat-
son.
My chatty Cathy chicken.
Your chicken is your son, not your lover.
Hmm That would be very difficult to explain.
Pew, pew, pew.
But it would fit.
Pew,
What did he
pew,
do?
Chickens
pew.
barely listen to anybody, so it would
Pew,
fit.
pew,
I mean, to have a nice high L
pew,
Uh-huh.
or get turned into a chicken is kind of
let's see.
distasteful.
Stay on the couch.
and my bowl. What's in my bowl? Pew, pew.
Now, at the same time, I got a surprise for you.
No.
Because you're gonna love this. First off, hopefully it's not too loud.
No.
I spit. No, mine.
No spitting, buddy.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh no, your tattoo's going bye-bye.
Ah!
Then sit down on the couch.
No! I got pew, pew.
Baby, there's a monster.
Storm one key.
What is it?
Storm one key. I'm trying to get some throne room ambience.
He listens. You have to be hush.
There's no monster.
Argamos is the baddie, isn't it? I don't know. I'm writing down names that I hear.
No. Trying to get some good music. Anyway, so you're walking in. However, there's this girl that has kind of
Pew, pew.
blondish looking hair. You've got the folder on the desktop, right?
I've got the folder on the desk.
Folder. That. Where's my marker?
Right there.
Yeah.
So you see, that's Willow. Where's Crystal?
I wrote right there, Crystal. I wrote the names down.
So you see her following behind me, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You see her following behind, and she kind of sees you making that face at Ruby, like, you're not gonna shake me? She's like,
You can't deal
hi,
with it.
do we know you? Why are you making that face?
Because I make faces.
Okay,
High talk.
That's
High
a-
communicate.
that's a new one.
I'm socially awkward, remember? I'm a socially
Like, okay,
awkward
that's-
elf.
That's a new
Socially
one.
awkward elf.
So that's new for a moon elf. I never knew somebody who was like that, liked making faces. That's definitely a new one for your race. I would expect that from a high elf.
Your race, racist.
Sorry, I'm an elf, so I have the ability to, be what's the word? Critical of other elves because, high elves are assholes.
I mean, you're not
And
wrong. You're not wrong.
And at the same time, you hear, what is he?
There's my chicken clucking.
You hear this guy who's close to her side just kind of start laughing. He's just looking at her going, alright. Yeah, I mean, you're right there. And then walks off with the rest of the guys.
Got big pew, pew.
Leaving, leaving,
Thank you.
that girl
Pew, pew.
standing there next to, where is the folder? These folders.
It's
So,
a puzzle thingy to make different
you
shapes
see
and stuff.
that blonde standing there next to
I
that girl.
got pew, pew.
So you see these two
Pew,
girls
pew.
standing here next to Ruby,
It's mine.
and they're just looking at you like, okay, that's a new one.
At first.
And the first girl, the elf,
Here.
she introduces herself as, so, my name's Crystal.
Cool.
Don't know
Yeah,
why,
that's-
but yeah, I'm Crystal, by the way. And this is Willow. She points to this girl.
That's mine, pew.
And I assume you know Ruby. She kind of told us about you on the way up
Pew,
here.
pew, pew. Oh, that means broke. I need to fix my voice.
My name is Xenophie.
Xenophie.
Bring your hands up.
That's interesting.
Yes, you're old.
It fits for
I'm
you.
old?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How old am I?
You're gonna fall.
You after.
And
Okay.
she kind of looks a little
And
closer
then
to you.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Be
You know,
careful.
somebody in your group has some sort of magic. Who is it?
Be
Is
careful,
it you?
sweetheart.
It's probably my chicken.
You know I'm gonna hate you.
She looks at the chicken on your shoulder, just kind of
Thank you.
squawking randomly and looking at Ruby and just kind of pecking at her shoulder.
Yeah, I hurt
Just
you.
kind of having fun.
You didn't hurt me.
I did hurt.
No, see, you bent your
Having fun.
sword.
It's like,
I broke
huh.
my sword.
No, I don't finish magic there. I know your chicken's telepathic in the sense that. No, somebody in your group has power. Who is it? Is it you? You're the moon elf of the group, right? Are you some sort of wizard?
I'm a bounty hunter.
No magic. Okay.
No
Who's the magical one?
Take
Two
your
waves.
pick one. I'm not sure.
Belly.
So it's not the orc. I highly doubt that.
No.
What
it's
about
not
the bard?
orc.
Is the bard the wizard or the sorcerer?
Don't think the bard is.
Not the bard, but the halfling. Is the halfling the wizard? Oh, I'd love to get my hands on a halfling wizard. That'd be good for me.
Are you a collector?
No, I'm just trying to hire new magic users for the kingdom. We pay well. I mean, my regiment in the Royal Army does really well. So
This.
So
we need magical help over there.
why do you need magical help?
If we meet up again, I'll explain that later.
We're here now.
If we meet up later, I'll explain.
So am I on your side or am I on her side? Whose side am I on?
You're with our group at the moment.
Why you gotta be an ass?
But basically, you, Willow, and Crystal are the only ones from our group talking about it.
No! Stop it! Make you this.
My
So no,
favorite
she's
moment.
extremely curious about.
I'm sick of not dealing with this.
Who's the magic user? Okay, so you have one there. You got one halfling. What is wrong with her face?
Look
She's a
you!
hobbit.
No, what happened?
That's pretty.
I'm dealing with this right now. Why are there so many questions?
Pew! Pew!
Hobbit. Didn't think they actually existed.
Oh my goodness.
That explains a lot about the books.
Mm.
That explains a lot about the books. Okay. Didn't know they actually existed.
Yes, they do exist.
What is she?
Don't
Is
be
she,
digging
is
for
she
gold.
the,
There's no
no,
gold up
she's a
there.
hobbit, so
There's no
she's
gold
most
up there.
likely a rogue or some sort of a burglar.
Right.
It is not within my contract to disclose other party members. I'm just here to
Just,
respond to the Goblin King.
just told her something
And then
quick, digging for
the-
gold. He's like, oh, fine.
Wizard is that only leaves the dwarf. Please don't tell me that dwarf is the wizard.
Do you want me to lie to you?
Shit. And then she walks away. And Willow's just sitting there like,
Busy and you and fixing
yeah, she was never really fond of dwarves.
You're fixing me? Am I
I'm
broken?
sorry.
That's not
Yeah?
really my problem.
broken?
It's not really my
your
thing.
leg.
I know.
My leg's broken? Okay.
It's just
It means I pick it up.
She's never been fond of
I can't
dwarves, so
get
I'm really sorry.
No, stop it.
And she follows after Crystal,
That's rude.
leaving Ruby standing there on the steps looking at these people. So Ruby, you're now standing on the steps. Crystal and Willow have walked off, and you're just standing there with them.
And my
do you
chicken is bothering you.
It's okay, he called me rude, but
So
because I bent his sword, so he called me rude.
her chicken has jumped off the shoulder, walked over on the stone steps, and just started pecking at your foot.
Over here, baby butt. Come on.
So what are you doing now? You're the only one standing there with all 5 of them.
What are my options?
Do what you want. I'm the narrator. Remember, I'm narrating your story. You roleplay. You do what you want.
I'm right here.
You gotta sit down, buddy. You gotta sit on the couch.
I don't know what to do. What do we?
I wasn't what you want.
paying attention. I was playing with the 3-year-old.
Yeah, you're playing with the chicken. So,
Trying to make sure the chicken
Oh, it's okay. It's fine.
so the chicken's just flapping around on your legs, pecking at your legs, just playing with you.
That's right.
So you're just you're
Cluck,
playing with the
Okay, I'll play with the chicken.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can't be all that bad if my chicken likes you.
Sorry.
He says he's sorry for pecking you.
Ah!
Sorry.
Not the face.
I'm so sorry.
What are you doing?
And Bonk is just like, hey, my job, Bonk.
I just didn't want to. I'm just saying sorry.
Are you okay, Bonk?
No, my job, Bonk.
Do you want me to take the chicken away, Bonk?
Take fluffy white thing.
Ow!
Come
You-
Come on.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, your sword. Come on. Come fix your sword.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
And
I
then
think like
Bard just kind of kicks Bonk in the shoulder, going, "We need to talk to him." Okay. Bonk and Bard just kind of walk into the
Hey, I
throne
got
room
sword.
to see Jareth. Good job, buddy. Go sit down.
Come on. Here, potatoes.
So,
Potato.
so Bard and Bonk walk into the throne room. And Emily, or technically as she's known,
How I get my cat and dog to.
Tail, she walks into the throne room with them. So what do you and Hillary do?
Knowing Itteric, he'll probably try and come up with a she. She.
Don't forget, she got turned into a female.
I hate that door with the bloody passion now. Anyways, I'm pretty sure she would probably want to try and steal stuff.
My sword is cool. Right there, officer.
Possibly. So,
What are you doing?
are you two following?
He's not playing with you.
Are you two following those three or no?
I mean, I kind of
Oh,
want to
no,
pester
hey,
them
come on.
because it
Ow.
occupied my
Here.
chicken.
Okay,
Come here.
he's sitting on the
You
chair.
don't sit on the chips.
Here, go down. Go down.
Okay, so
Down.
all five of you
Yeah.
go in. Everybody's
You
just
lay
sitting
down.
there still playing with the chicken. Chicken's
Yeah.
running around.
I mean,
Do you call him away or do you just leave it?
I trust my chicken.
Okay.
I give her 2 gold for watching my chicken.
Okay, Ruby, add 2 gold. Add 2 gold to your purse. She just paid you two gold coins of, hey, so my chicken likes you. Would you mind keeping an eye on her?
Oh goodness, where do I add my gold at?
Second page or
Treasure in the bottom corner.
So what you're gonna do? Put CP for copper. Don't put copper. Just put CP. SP on the next line.
Here, let me see.
Then EP. That's gonna be electrum. Then GP.
And then stay on the couch.
And then PP. Which is that's gonna be platinum.
I'm 4. Okay, so where do I go under CP or
2
what?
GP. Gold. She gave you 2 gold pieces. Hey, my chicken likes you. Go take care of her. Okay, and then so you walk off with the chicken, joining the rest of our group, and they walk into the great hall. Now, at the same time as you're walking in, you don't see the big fluffy thing, and you don't see the king on his throne anymore.
That's what we came here for, to see the king.
You saw him on the throne when
They were there.
big guy was walking in. He's not in there anymore. So you're walking into the great hall. You're walking in, and in the center, you walk into the center of the room. However, Goblin King walks out from one of the doors behind his throne, and as he's coming in, he's coming up to his throne. Next thing you know, there's a huge, loud, huge bang. Huge, very, very loud. You and your group hear it from at the bottom of the steps outside. All of us hear it. At the same time that there's a huge, loud bang, there's a bright flash of light. Nobody can see anything.
Oh god, and I'm most definitely blind.
Go ahead and roll your constitution. Which, not you. You don't
Stay
have
on
to
the
roll.
couch. Where's your tablet?
Under him.
There it is. I have a 14. I have
Did
it.
you just help me take it off the other sock now? Dude.
I did take my stuff.
Here, play the tablet.
No, my sword broke.
I'm gonna play the
So
tablet.
yeah,
It looks pretty
D20,
nice.
your
No.
constitution.
Yeah, Nobody's
I
good.
got a 16 with the +2 modifier.
That's so lovely.
You succeed. Go ahead and roll for Hillary.
My sword broke.
Your sword
I don't know what
broke.
her modifier is.
I
It's
broke.
on
It's-
it. He succeeds. He succeeds. She succeeds. And he succeeds. Now, at the same time, coming up behind you, from the outside, we're in the quote-unquote waiting room from the
That's
Great
my
Hall,
sword.
is this weird bird-like looking thing. He's got red robes on, he's kind of hunched over. He just walks up and behind you going, you're not allowed in here. Let's see if I got him.
Please tell me it's not the one I'm thinking of, because if it is, I'm gonna start making the noises all day.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna get noise.
You want to make noise?
I'm gonna have to do it.
You make a lot of noise.
I'm gonna have
I'm
to...
not making
I didn't
noise.
have him saved, so that's
Make
gonna...
noise.
Gonna make a lot of noise. At least
Doggy,
it's honest.
doggy's coming. Come get me, doggy.
Whoops. Sorry guys, I'm right in the camera. Hold on, guys.
She's drinking.
Leave her alone, baby. She's drinking. She's thirsty.
Sexy.
She'll like dehydrate herself and then she'll go drink for like 20 minutes. She's the weirdest dog. I swear. She doesn't drink a lot, and then when she does, she'll drink the entirety of it.
There you go.
Oh no, her sleeping.
You see him walk in behind you.
That's disgusting.
You're not allowed in here yet. Goblin King has not summoned you.
So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to
Back to the
leave?
waiting room.
Then escort me to the waiting room.
Okay, back to the waiting room.
Take me
And as he-
away to the waiting room.
So, as everybody turns around, starts following him, Chamberlain is my name. I'm the Chamberlain for the Goblin King. And starts leading you back out. But again, there's a loud, huge bang and a flash of light. And let me turn on my tablet because I got stuff on here that I need. Okay, so he starts leading you out. Leads you into the waiting area from the Great Hall. What?
Just laughing at my dog.
Yeah, your dog is nuts right now.
Here, Mama.
Red, go lay down. Let's. Okay. So, second bang, second huge flash of light. At this point, Ruby, you and I are running back up the stairs. We get into the Great Hall, and there's this huge flash of light. Roll Constitution,
Which is
D20,
Give it to mommy.
and add your Constitution modifier.
20.
Oh, not 20, take a shot.
Huh?
Take a shot. Yeah, take a shot. You got a chaser, drink it. You've got a chaser, you might as well
Oh
drink
my
it.
god.
Keep in mind, if you hit a nat 20, you take a shot.
Oh.
What happened?
If you hit a
The
nat
monster tried to get her.
That's one way.
If she was gonna leave her chair, get on the couch.
Yeah, get on the couch, buddy.
Get on the couch.
Get on the couch.
So wait, this is Constitution or what?
Yeah, it's your Constitution.
So I got 21 then.
You got a 21. Okay, you're fine. Let's see me.
God. That was awful.
I'm fine.
I guess I better pour another one then.
Okay, she fails. She fails. Roston's good. Sayx fails. Naseb. Oh, net one. He's done. Yep, of course it's fucking Naseb. So we walk in, huge flash of light, huge burst of sound. You're perfectly fine. It doesn't phase you. Everybody else though, we all freak out. Son of a, I can't see. It's too loud.
Too much. Too
At
much.
the
noise.
same time. That's it. How it affects everybody else, not you.
Are they spiders?
Spiders?
These ones?
Yeah, those are real
spiders.
spiders. They're gonna get you if you don't go
They're
sit
gonna
down.
get you. Go sit down.
They're gonna get
Go
you.
get
if
on
you
the
don't go
couch.
sit down.
Go get on the couch. They're being nice. Go get on the couch. Good boy. Okay. Huge flash of light. Huge burst of sound. We bust in right next to you into the Great Hall going, what the hell is going on? In the Great Hall between you guys and the throne. Keep in mind, everybody is about here.
Oh, what is that? That's shiny. I want to see that.
All of us.
What is going on?
Hey, go lay down. teach you.
Half of it.
What is
So-
it? Like 3
I
feet.
don't like you.
Everybody is in here.
I don't like
Ruby,
you.
where'd you
Stay
go?
on the couch, baby.
Okay. That's Ruby.
Lay down. It's time to
Ruby,
stay on
you
the
and I are
couch.
at the front of the group, right
It's time
behind
to stay on the
you
couch.
guys.
Then stay on the couch. Come on. Stay on the couch.
I don't have the goblin king ready yet, so I'm just gonna use this as the goblin.
Cover up.
So,
Come on. It's
in
late
the middle of
on
the room is this random glowing orb. It looks very much like this.
I was about to say, please be a puzzle. I love puzzles.
Just floating in the middle of the room with this stream of light floating, going down onto the ground and spreading out in about a foot, maybe 2 foot diameter.
Can I do a
And it's,
perception
and
check?
it's hovering there, just glowing.
Can I do a perception check?
Go ahead.
It's a perception check.
Roll perception.
16.
16 plus 3.
Okay. So, it's this float.
Not it.
Thank you.
Not it.
Not it.
Nope, not it.
No, it's just sitting there floating. It looks ancient, really, really ancient, with weird carvings in it. It's glowing as if it, from inside, as if it has its own form of light. But it doesn't seem so. What do you do?
I want to investigate,
You want to investigate?
but do I feel any kind of negativity off of it?
You don't feel anything off this. But from the look of it, it is ancient magic. Huge precursor magic that also looks not magic, but also not of your time. It looks advanced as hell, but at the same time looks 1,000, who knows how long ago. It's weird.
I bow, because there's something that old and that powerful can look that new and look old at the same time. It's got to be someone who knows what's going on. I bow. I'm gonna be respectful with that. I'm gonna bow my head.
Okay, so you bow your head to this object, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't react. It's just floating there.
I guess I reach out for it then. If I die, I die.
Okay, so go ahead and walk up to the orb. Get 1 square between you and the orb.
Okay.
Now, as you approach it, somebody else comes out from the side and starts screaming at you.
Someone's angry.
But is it an angry scream or is it like they're trying to get your attention? Like there's different
And
kinds of
somebody
scream.
walks out from the side behind the throne.
Oh, that guy's
starts
definitely not.
starts screaming
that's
at
not
you.
my scream.
No! Don't touch it!
Okay, then I don't touch it. I
Oogie!
stand there.
No! No touch.
Okay, what is it then?
It is the great orb! It is not meant to be touched unless you have the blood of the ancients in you. The great convergence is here, and the only one who can touch it is the one with the blood.
How do we find that out? Do I prick my finger? Do I fling it? Is that a thing I can do?
What's your, from right there, what was your passive again? 13?
My passive is 13.
Ruby, you're right next to me, so you can hear this. Everybody behind us can hear it. You barely hear it. Everybody else, still around here, can just barely hear it. But you hear it. You hear it. Everybody else behind us hears it. You just hear this long, drawn-out sigh come from me. Just... And the guy who was standing next to, who was standing so close to Crystal. Where'd he go? That's Crystal. Yep. That guy. He kind of sidles up to me on my right side. Just, dude, just
I lost my kills.
fucking do it. We have no time for this.
I lost my
Fine. Alright. I'll do it.
I
And,
lost my hills.
Oh, then find it, baby.
and the mystic-looking lady
And this is my
is just
hill.
a mystic.
Come get my hills. Come get my
I'm just putting in substitutes for now. She's back here, standing there with Jareth, looking at the orb, freaking out, telling you not to touch it. And I walk up and grab the orb. And as it's just floating there, I come up, and I place my hand on it, grab it, pick it up, and I'm looking at the thing with a pure look of hate and disdain.
Well, it's your business now. Now you have the story. Tell me, what's going on? What is this? Why is it here? What are we doing? What's the convergence?
Mama, see that?
And the mystic instantly, the great convergence is here. It is the power of all powers. It is the convergence of dark and light. And this is the battle of light. Shut up, Agra. Woozy.
Mama, see that?
And he looks
That's right, don't say that.
He's looking down at the orb. And
Mama, see that bow?
alright.
Mama, see that?
No, baby.
Alright, let's open it. He starts playing with it, just moving stuff around that doesn't look like it should be shifting, and then suddenly light goes out and it breaks in his hand. And out from the two halves, he pulls something out from what looks to be two solid halves. It doesn't look to be hollow whatsoever. It's just two solid halves. And he reaches in. His fingers seem to shift through the material and pull out a note. As soon as he does, the two halves automatically click back together, lights up, and then disappears. Completely out of his hand, leaving him left with the note. And he starts reading the note, crushes it in his hand, throws it over his shoulder, and then storms out.
You're not even going to tell us what it says?
Nope.
Well, now you got me all curious.
Sorry. So really, I just stormed out, having read the note coming from that orb, and you hear telepathically in your mind, like, all right, let's go. We need to talk. Everybody. And you can tell because you can sense everybody else's minds connecting in this kind of convergence of calls, I guess you could say. And they turn around, follow me out down the stairs. What do you do?
I follow you to go talk.
Okay, you follow me. So she's on. We head down the stairs to the tower, and I sit down in our table at the corner. I look at you. I look at everybody else.
Red.
And I say to you all,
Red.
Moss is here. That was his note. And he's not happy with us coming to the Goblin King for help. And I know exactly where they are because I know you heard about this when you walked in with that group of adventurers. He's the one that kidnapped the mayor. I need you to go with them, grab the mayor, and find out what he's planning.
Gonna try the mayor? Stop that!
We're in the Goblin City. The mayor of the Goblin City is kidnapped.
Okay, so
you're the mayor of Haven. In Goblin.
I was like, I'm the mayor. And
But no, I look directly at you and I tell him,
go.
I know you heard about this because you were with the group when the receptionist said
Just ignore
this.
me.
The mayor has been kidnapped and I need you to find out what Artemis is planning. So help them find the mayor. See what's going on. Thank you.
Fuck, who's that on your Facebook?
It's all the Facebook notifications I've been missing.
Oh.
Now, at the same time, everybody walks out. Ruby follows last for some reason. And you're just standing there with the mystic who supposedly is named Agra, the Goblin King, and Chamberlain, closest thing I can. Actually, no, I have something closer.
All the places.
Where did the Kanku go? What did I do with the Kanku? I don't see my Kanku. Where is my Kanku? Is he up there? He's not up there. That's a trouble.
I got a snake.
You do?
I did.
I literally do not see my troglodyte, and it's pissing me off. Alright, well, I don't have the Kanku at the moment, so.
It could be behind my laptop.
So, this is the closest thing I can
Come here,
find to
Brad, come on.
Stacy.
Lay down. You are fine, dude.
Anyway, so,
Come here.
all of y'all are sitting there,
She's being good.
And
She,
Yeah.
no, she's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
you're just standing there in sheer silence.
She'll
And
settle
Goblin
down there.
King finally looks up from the ground, because even he looked upset. Looks up. Oh, the adventurers. Okay. Glad
Do
you're
you need to
here.
go outside? Is that why you're doing that?
I need a hand.
Bunch of crap for now.
My mare is missing. And I need you lot to find it.
Let's go for Hawaii.
Okay.
Okay.
Get on the couch, baby. Come on.
I have 4. I have
By the way, sorry babe, I haven't been looking at YouTube. My vision on the glasses isn't that great. Yes, we do work well. It's like, nice to see you work well with child distractions. Yes, yes I do. I will work with the child while doing D&D.
Don't take it out of its case, baby. Put it back on.
Anyway, what was I doing?
Jared Goblin King
Jareth.
addressing yes,
TH.
Jareth.
Yes, so he's requesting some help finding the mayor who has gone missing.
Well, I guess we're going to the catacombs then.
No,
Great!
we're
I'm
not.
glad you guys know where he is. So,
So you
be
need to go.
aware, there may be some, something down there that you may not like. Because I know for sure that that prince that just stormed out of my... Because I know for sure that that prince that just stormed out of my castle like a little child is obviously not happy. So I'll warn you, the thing he's not happy about is down there.
If you teach me how to pull up YouTube, I can see the chat on my phone. I can tell you if she says something.
Yeah, I know. I saw what you were saying.
Well, what is down there that we're not gonna like? So how prepared do we need to be for this?
No, you don't need to be very prepared. It's just if and when you finally do encounter said annoyance, try not to engage.
So
Emphasis on the try.
basically blinders on for the entirety of the thing and get what we need?
I mean, you could do whatever you want with the catacombs, but my main quest, per se, for you is to find the mirror. At the same time, if you do happen to encounter said annoyance, try as hard as you can not to encounter said annoyance.
So avoid at all costs.
Not at all costs. I'm just saying, if you do happen to encounter him, don't engage. Or at least try not to engage, because if he sticks around, it could be bad. You're not powerful enough. Let's just put it that way.
Duly noted. Alright, well I guess we're going to the catacombs.
Then you are going to the catacombs. I shall send a message to the others to meet you there, if they will join me. And he turns around, walks away, and just kind of shifts through a wall.
I'm hungry.
What looks like a solid brick wall. He just kind of shifts through. And Chamberlain and Augur also just kind of
They're in the pantry.
walk off. So what do you do? It's in the pantry,
Yeah.
back left corner.
Back left corner?
There's a bunch of pies.
You'll see the boxes.
Yeah.
Is this the pantry?
Yep. Oops.
Here's the pantry.
Yep.
Did you open up the water closet?
Good God, Connor.
I told you.
He's got enough to feed a small army in there.
There really is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are you guys doing, Giselle?
Well, considering. Well, I guess I'm preparing my stuff for the thingy-ma-boop.
Okay, keep in mind, everybody got their stuff back because you slept a night. So everybody's health is back, everybody's spells are back, so on and so forth.
Why would you? She said she needs to talk when you're done, but nothing important.
Okay, not a problem.
Alright, baby butt, do you want apple or pumpkin? Apple. Okay.
Okay.
Let me give my rations to my small feathery cluck cluck.
Yep. And as you're walking towards the temple,
No, you don't like it anyway. Wait on.
as you're walking towards the temple, you just hear a lot of flutter and this chatter, marketplace, so on and so forth. It's somewhat noisy.
Lay down.
Just not too.
You're walking through this.
Well, do I need to listen to something specifically, or it's just what we're
No,
listening to?
this is just what's going on in the background as you're walking. And as you walk into the catacombs, you see Ruby sitting on the steps of the catacombs. You're basically waiting for them. So what do you say as you see her sitting on the steps waiting for you? And you don't know she's waiting for you. She's just sitting on the steps to the temple. What do you say as you see her as you approach?
This is a rather grim place to hang out. What are you doing here?
You're telling me I don't like noise.
And you're walking away from the noise mostly, but you can still hear it kind of somewhat far off in the background.
I'm trying to save your blankets, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. Make me watch.
At the same time, where is it?
I want him to have a sugar crash so bad. You don't understand.
Alright. Has he had a lot of sugar today?
No.
So
This is like the sugariest of sugar he's had all day for the past couple weeks.
nice.
I don't
So,
give him sugar that much.
As Ruby is sitting on the steps, and everybody is gathering around and realizing that Ruby is just sitting there.
Just sit.
You
Thank you
kind
for
of
watching my chicken, by the way.
you kind of just start hearing this coming from the bell tower above you. And it's just going and going.
What is that supposed to mean? What's this? What is the bell tower for?
I don't know.
Should we be concerned? It got really quiet, really quick.
And
I mean, it might be concerning.
Bonk behind you with Bart on his shoulders. Bonk no like.
Why not, Bonk? What does it mean?
Bonk doesn't know, but Bonk no like.
Is Bonk a Neanderthal or something?
Bonk
He's
is
an orc. He's an orc with a 3-year-old mentality.
And Bonk is Jared, right?
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense.
Jared is playing as Bonk and Bard.
That makes a lot of sense now.
Now, at the same time, the bell stops,
Read the whole thing, baby.
and the cathedral doors creak open slowly.
That's creepy.
After a whole big lar, nope. Do we have to? Yes, we have to do this. I'll do
Now
this.
they're open by about 45 degrees, and it's just kind of they're not fully open, but they're mostly open to where you could still get in.
I'm not going first. I'm sorry, guys. I love you, but I'm not going first.
Bonk no first.
I'm the mayor and I'm not going first.
Why don't we send the wizard who can have light?
And she clicks her staff on the.
And who's the wizard?
I think she does have light.
Mhm.
I don't know what she has, but So she clicks her staff head lights up, and she walks in first. But before she even gets there, she takes the first step on the step, and one of the doors just breaks. The crack goes right down it.
Why do we have to go to the catacombs?
Goblin King wants us to save the mayor.
I shove my chicken in my bag.
Okay.
And then I proceed forward.
Alright, and as you're proceeding
I was gonna
forward,
breathe.
keep in mind, it's a usual
Pebbles.
looking cathedral. It's got the big double doors, a huge stained glass picture, and then the bell tower that goes up for 50 or 30, 40 feet above the stained glass window.
I roll perception to check if there's anything in the bell tower.
As far as you can tell, you don't see anything. It's open area where the bell is hanging. But unfortunately, as you're stepping up, you get to the door and you hear,
What is that?
look up.
What is that?
You see a huge crack in the window that just appeared. And as you're watching, cracks are just showing up everywhere. And next thing you know, it starts raining down tiny, tiny bits of glass on everybody.
So we take off running.
Okay, so
Run in a field of glass doesn't sound like a good idea, considering the glass can be controlled by magic.
I'm just trying to stay ahead of the glass. Okay.
so you run inside?
I guess so, yeah. Sure, why not run?
Okay, run inside.
I'll look for cover.
And as you take your steps in, once you're inside, you start walking further into the cathedral, and the floor is creaking underneath you.
Because I'm fat, isn't it?
You're a drow. You are skinny as hell. So fuck you.
Exactly. I'm making
But
a
no,
fat.
it's
I'm
a-
one of those
it's a
skinny
wood
people
floor.
that's making fat jokes.
Cover your mouth, baby.
I'm one of those skinny people that makes fat jokes.
Down.
Apparently Marie had
There's some pie. Eat it.
panic attack.
Bless you.
Is that my black cat?
Your torty.
Yep. Candy. Pretty girl.
Really, babe? You should have said something this morning.
I didn't do it.
No, I fell asleep on Marie and she's gonna having issues from it. So, you walk in, the floor is kind of creaky because it's really old wooden floor. You see pews lining each side going into the cathedral, and this huge altar at the front with a small little wooden podium in front of it, about the size for a goblin. And there's this really, really old goblin. Where is he? This small old goblin by about 2-3 feet. He's not that big. He's old looking. He's got white wispy hair on the sides. He's got big pointed ears. Wispy white hair coming out his ears. He's just sitting on the altar right next to the podium, just kind of.
I'm so sleepy.
He's just sitting on the altar.
Wait, who's sleeping?
There's this really old goblin, about 2-3 feet high, wispy hair coming out his big, long, green ears, wispy hair on his head, just kind of, poking out. And he's just kind of curled up over there, just kind of.
Good God. Sounds as bad as Lucius.
And he's literally just sitting on the altar. He's completely passed out as far as you can tell.
Do I have any detect magic? I do not. The wizard has
You don't.
detect magic.
The wizard does. Do you want her to use it?
I'll roll a perception check first.
Okay.
I don't want her to waste a spell if she doesn't need to.
She does use spell slots, so keep that in mind.
17?
17? Okay. As far as you can tell, there's nothing in here. As far as you can sense, there's nothing in here.
Then I guess I gently wake this elderly goblin.
What? Hi. What?
We're here to get the mayor from the catacombs.
No, catacombs are that.
Which way?
No.
Northeast, southwest.
Are we?
Ah, what?
Is the entrance locked?
It's right there. It's the
Is it
fucking
locked?
door. I don't usually go down there, so I don't know.
So is there a key that we might need so that way you can sleep later and not have to worry about it?
I don't have keys. I mean, I may run this place, but I never had keys.
Good enough. Go to the catacombs.
Okay.
The doorway.
So we go over to the catacombs. There's this wooden door, and you can kind of tell it's slightly cracked open.
Oh, that's fucking keys.
Cracked open is kind of unsettling. That's the word I was looking for.
Well, we already know that he's going to be going in there and have the mayor in the catacomb. He's just doing that for special effect.
And the door opens.
That's creepy.
Are there stairs? I hate creepy stairs. Creepy
There's stairs going down.
I don't. I'm a klutz going downstairs, so let's do it.
Okay, so you hear behind you. Okay, let's go. It's barred up on box doors. Alright, let's go.
Alright, if you're so eager, you go first. You have a torch, don't you? Don't you?
What? Oh, yeah. He puts it right under his arm, pulls out some flint and steel from his pack, just, and the torch lights up.
Awesome. You can lead the way. You're the highest. We'll have more light that way.
Alright.
Do we see anything as we're going down?
No, it's just a hallway going down the stairs. And this is where I actually meet those wet erase.
Actually watching Shrek the Musical.
Sing.
I remember this from Sing.
It's when the elephant sings.
Oh. So,
I hate this.
everybody walks down. So, here's right where the stairs hit. And as far as you can tell, this long hallway.
Your lines aren't even. My dude.
I know.
What do you need?
And there's lines to help you with the lines, and your lines are still uneven.
Shut up. So, as far as you can tell,
Your dude can't draw a straight line.
Shush.
On a straight line.
That's you.
She says.
Oh, there's Ruby. There's that. And placeholders. Because I don't have everybody's minifigures. They do. So, there's Bonk. There's Bard. There's the Dwarf. And there's... I need different ones.
Where's me?
That's you.
Oh.
That. Okay, so dwarf, halfling orc. No. Okay, that's everybody.
Come on.
I'm gonna go party.
You need to go potty. Okay, well, come on. Let's go potty. I know you're
Okay.
tired.
Babe, I'm sorry. Stop it. Okay, so everybody gets down there.
You fell asleep last night.
Shush. Okay, so you get down to the bottom of these steps, and you see this long, stone, arduous hallway. What do you do?
I mean, we're already in the hallway.
You're at the
There's
bottom
no-
of the stairs.
There's no looking back, so we might as well go forward.
Okay. keep in mind, you can move forward through other people when you're not fighting. So go ahead and move wherever you want, as many spaces as you want.
Move me like 5 spaces.
Like,
Okay. That's like halfway. Ish.
yeah.
Cool.
Do you do anything?
Have everybody else follow me. I mean, I'm not gonna go down this thing alone. Like, something pops out at me, like, man, I need some backup.
Okay.
Mayor can't fucking die.
No.
Get in the bathroom.
He's on that thing.
Get in the bathroom.
Now,
Get used to that. Little boys like to rip off their diaper.
now, at the same time, from what you can tell, there's no ceiling. But there's not no ceiling, but above you is dark and it looks like the ceiling is high up. It's huge. It's high up. You've been walking down for about 5 minutes. So when you look up, it's just dark space.
I guess.
There's darkness. You can't see a ceiling up there, which even for you and a moon elf, that's a fucking high up ceiling if you can't see it.
I guess I roll for like seeing what
Perception?
Yes.
Yeah, you can roll perception. It's a d20.
It's a D20.
That one. Roll that plus your
The 3 plus perception.
whatever your perception is. So that's gonna be this. So it's +2. And I don't know if you were proficient in it. Perception? No. Okay, so it's only gonna be +2. So a 5. You look up and it's darkness. It's just darkness. Even for an elf, you can't see anything up there. It means it's high up. It's over 120 feet high.
I mean, what are we feeling like? How are we feeling like? Do we feel like
It's cold down here. You're deep underground.
couch.
So looking up, it's just darkness. So for 2 elves, that basically
halfway
means
there.
that the
We're
ceiling
about
is
halfway under.
120 feet high.
Good God.
Over
We
120.
fall?
No,
No.
you were walking down the stairs for about 5 minutes.
You're hungry. Make take down your head, baby. It's time to lay down.
So it's cold down here. You're fairly deep underground.
We're
It's
about halfway through.
It's not dark. There's torches here and there lining the walls. But what do y'all do in this this hallway?
I got us halfway there without killing us, so.
Now at the same time, as everybody is looking up going, oh,
Baby.
there is absolutely no ceiling. Okay.
There's no ceiling.
Everybody's looking up and there's dark.
There's
It's
like,
so high that nobody can see it.
yeah. You good?
I'm just getting him ready to lay down.
Oh my god, I want his head of hair.
Never cut it.
You trim it though, right?
It helps it grow faster.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it's a myth. Trimming it doesn't help it grow faster. It just helps the roots don't feel as heavy because there's not that extra weight on it.
What about split ends?
Split ends doesn't matter if it has split ends or not. Split ends is just damage.
Well then, my brother's probably. My brother. How old is my brother? Right? 19?
If you want your hair to grow faster, get aloe vera or oils that are good for skin, and rub it on your scalp every week. And just give your scalp massages, and that helps your hair grow stronger and healthier. Start at the root if you want good ends, basically.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we keep pushing forward.
You keep moving forward. Okay.
How many spaces are we going forward? I chose 5, which is about half.
Now, as you guys are looking, you suddenly hear this. What do you do?
Oh my god, can I like do a perception check on that? Because that makes me uncomfortable.
Right, like as you start walking, right about here, you just hear this.
Like a pop tire type thing?
No. Sounds like something's released, like a canister.
No, you hear something fall, hit the ground, like. And then suddenly, immediately after that, you're.
Snakes? I don't fuck with snakes.
I don't do danger noodles either, but I'm hoping, oh god, please just be really hot molten lava. Just be molten lava. I would do that rather than like.
We're not in a volcano or anything though.
No, we're
Now
not.
at the same time, it's right in front of the dwarf who yells, "Shit!" And you hear her feet lift off the ground.
Oh no, it's danger noodles.
Danger noodles?
It's danger noodles.
Is that
There's
what you
no
call,
danger
is that what you call
noodles.
snakes?
And she jumps backwards.
Can I like move back a couple cubes? Because I'm not dealing with some danger noodles
Roll
right now.
reflex. Everybody.
Which
So
one's
you
that?
gotta roll it 3
20.
times. You gotta roll it once.
I gotta roll it once.
D20. So she got out of the way in time.
18.
Oh my god. Cool.
Bonk's not moving.
Why?
You're not moving.
I rolled 18. Am I moving?
You're moving.
Wait, I moved forward?
You jumped. You rolled reflex and you jumped out of the way
How
of
is it
something. You rolled a 1. She rolled an 18. Bonk not moving. So it's just you and Bonk next to something that just landed.
So I've got no protection. I've just got me and Bonk. That's gonna get
that?
us.
Hey,
something.
Bonk's pretty meaty.
Bonk, you jumped out of the way
No,
of
I'm
whatever
I'm
this
away.
thing was that landed right behind
I'm
it.
away.
Bonk is right next to it, and she is right next to it. Now, at the same time, as soon as everybody jumps out of the way,
What is that? Oh no.
you hear this loud boom
that?
right fucking next to you. It's a creature from Minecraft.
It's really cute.
You hear
I
this-
want one.
I don't see that thing.
Jump out of the way, and then poof,
It's an exploding creeper.
is an exploding creeper. That is what it looks like when it explodes.
Oh, how much damage? did
You
I
hear this
take?
poof. Now,
I didn't
everybody.
take no damage. Wait, did
So, no, you jumped out of the way. I gotta roll twice for Bonk and
What do I roll again? 8 and
roll a d8.
Ha! Ooh!
I'm sorry. Okay. Guard. Oh, which makes sense.
I got 4 creepers.
Take 4 damage.
Hang on, let's see.
Marie says danger noodles are cute.
I kind of feel bad for Jared because his orc just took 7 damage
Good God.
out of 10. Bonk's looking fairly fucked up from whatever the fuck this thing was that just exploded in his arm. Actually, no, he's level 3, so he's not at 10 health anymore.
What is our health?
It should have gone up when you became level 3. So, roll 2d10 and add, it should say in the book for your class. No, not 20.
That's a 3 for
D-
10. Oh,
D10.
12.
So, roll 2d10 and add your constitution modifier. So that's going to be
Which one's
plus 2. So, d10.
Thank you.
Marie says
So,
she's gonna buy your ruler.
One
which I'll straight
of
on.
those plus 2, one of those plus 2. So roll d10, add 2. So 5, and then roll again, add 2. 5. So your maximum health goes up by 10. So you have a total of 22 health. And keep in mind, you're going to do that for every level.
Oh my goodness. So 22 health.
You have 22 health, and you lost 4.
Yeah, minus 4 damage right there at the bottom.
Which,
Considering how close I was, is perfectly okay.
yeah. So you're at a total of 18 hit points. So you don't have to write 4 damage. You just write what your current HP is. So at the moment, it's going to be 18.
Wait, so what is my HP? Because we didn't roll for that. But I
No.
probably should do that.
So it's, what is it?
And I think that's 128 because I got it from here. So whatever that is, that 128 or
That's 1d8.
1d8? What does that mean?
D8. So that's going to be, always keep those out. That is your hit die.
But how many?
So
1d8?
just write d8 down there. Not in the total, just right here. No, erase it. Erase it, erase it. Erase it off. Right there. So your hit die is a d8.
Okay.
Up here, because you're level 3, is 3d8.
So in total?
3d8. say for you, Giselle, your total hit dice, that's going to be 3d10. You need to know that for your level.
So wait, what?
So it's
what's my
per
hit
level.
point?
It's one of these per level. So you're level 3, which means your total is 3d8. So when somebody says, roll your hit die per level, it's going to be whatever your level is, hit die.
So if you're level 10, you're going to be rolling 10 d8s.
Basically.
But how do I know what if I were to get hit, like how do I know how much damage if I don't
You
know?
roll for that. You roll how much you're
You
going
roll,
to hit.
you roll how much damage.
But how do I know how much
you take.
damage I'm starting at? Like how much?
This
What's
is
full health?
This is what.
Say.
Yeah, this is what it is. So your max, which is what I set everybody at, it's gonna be d8 plus I
Hello
believe.
everybody, my name is Markiplier. and welcome back
Thank
to
you.
the
Go away.
Build
Go
Live
away. Go
Podcast.
away. Go away. Nope. I don't need him in my video. I don't need to get banned and flagged on Facebook. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, because it's copyrighted or whatever.
Yeah. It's got to be copyrighted because YouTube's algorithms are bullshitty.
Yes, it is. So
So even if he's in the background.
none of that was
Yes.
heard.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, it's.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Cool. Kudos for him, but I was like.
It's for everybody who puts a video. Like, you have to copyright
If I have him in the background, I will get copyright infringement.
Mm-hmm.
I will get flagged for copyright, so I have to remove it. Otherwise, I can't get paid for this video. So that happens.
No more pie.
What do you guys do?
No, it's 9 at a time.
Well, I mean, I didn't take any damage. I mean, are we still going back down this hallway, or what are we doing?
I mean, might as well. We're already here.
Okay, so we're
Finish
going.
it out.
We're going.
Can we move forward, another 3 QBs?
Yeah. Well, I'm the furthest ahead. It
Now-
looks like.
At the same time, there's a hole in the wall. And
Which side?
brick wall right here.
Bonk, throw your torch in it.
So Bonk grabs the torch from Bard, throws it in the hole.
Do we see anything?
It doesn't bounce off of dirt like you would assume that's behind a brick wall.
What does it bounce off of? Oh god, no.
It flies into what you can only guess is a room.
Can we see what's in the room? The
You can-
torch is was just flung right in there.
You can kind of see what's in the room.
I mean, I'm already past that, so like, I
I
don't
mean-
really need to worry about it.
you can kind of see what's in there. As far as you can tell, there's a wall right here. And right there. And down this way. As far as you can tell, that's all that you see.
Can I roll a perception check to see if there's anything
You
like
can move up.
traps or whatever?
straight
You
line.
move up to the wall and peek in. This is what you see.
I was like, what is that? Oh, it's a foot.
What's that? Now at the same time, on the opposite walls, you see a wood door right here and right there. And by the way, that looks more cave-like, whereas this is stone masonry.
So that's been there before the thing was built. I was wondering
As
why
far
it
as you
was
can
so
tell, yes.
cold, and then like I just realized the vents right there was half of the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna knock it down because I think it's pushing 60 right now.
I already knocked it down a little bit.
Oh, you did?
So you mean you pushed it up?
Whatever. I made it more.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say.
still like 65-ish, so I'm gonna knock it up to 68 or 70.
I mean,
Hopefully that'll-
cheaper.
Hopefully that'll put us at 70 degrees.
I like my.
She likes it cold,
I
but
do.
problem is, it freezes harder out here than it does your damn bedroom.
Oh, well, suck it up, Buttercup. Are you?
I'm sorry, do you want to
Yes.
sleep out here? You've got more fluff than I do.
Exactly. We'll get fat then. Okay.
I mean, I can
I mean,
cook for y'all.
I literally have a gut. It's hanging over my belt when I sit down at work.
Oh
It's
my
pissing me
God.
off.
Like.
No, Jack, I hate it. I hate it.
Right?
I want to lose my weight so bad,
Mhm.
but
I used to have a flat stomach.
Used
the
to.
gym.
Used to. You
I
still
need
do.
to
You
work out.
haven't changed since
It's
high
not
school.
flat anymore. Do you not see this?
I
Right here.
Oh
Do
my
you not
god.
see
I
this?
will trade you.
Does that count as interference since it bonked my character?
Kind of, yes.
What was it though?
Okay, so now I should have dungeon ambiance going on.
No, baby. It's night time.
So as soon as this explosion goes off, you start peering into the hole, and you hear a, "Hey, what the hell is going on down there?"
Are you serious? You've been here this entire time?
I used to be the royal winemaker for the king. What are you doing in the catacombs?
You didn't answer my question. Why did you leave us so quickly?
Because I was looking for my damn flask. It might have been down here. What the hell is exploding over here?
Something happened. Something exploded. Something hurt us. And now there's a hole in the wall.
What did this... Wait, something. What did it look like?
Can I roll a perception to give the detail?
Roll a knowledge.
Roll a knowledge. I should have a really high knowledge. I was like, oh my god.
4.
A
Plus
4.
your intelligence modifier. 6. Not high enough. As far as you can tell, you saw something land, explode. You saw something land, started blinking as a tss, but you got no information past that.
It went a tick, 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 boom thing. That's what it was.
Tick, tick, boom. What is a tick? Are you talking about hissing? It hissed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good, because that was a creeper.
Why do we have... Can we just move on and find the mayor and leave?
Oh, I don't know where the mayor is.
So this entire time that you've been down here, digging around for your flask, you haven't found the mayor.
I didn't know the mayor was missing.
So nothing struck weird or odd for you this entire time you've been down here.
Yeah, I've been feeling some weird shit down here, but I thought it was just because I haven't been down here for the past, 50 years.
It's settled. We go through the hole.
Okay, so you go through the hole.
I'm already regretting it. Can I roll a perception?
Roll perception. 1.
Oh my god. I have... What was it?
It's a dark room. It's
Plus
empty.
3. 4. Dark room.
As far as you can tell, it's empty.
Lay down.
You're a ghost?
Now, as far as you can tell, it's empty. But your passive perception picks up on
Stay
something.
on the couch. Come on. I'm already telling Daddy you're being bad.
No.
Then stay on the couch.
But your passive perception picks up on something.
What does it pick up on? Do I roll for it?
No, it's passive.
What is it?
You can hear something above you moving.
Oh no.
And it sounds kind of clicky.
Okay. I roll a reflex. Ugh. Can I just keep that? Can I just keep that?
No.
It's a 16.
Roll. 2.
Are you serious? What is my...
Ruby, what are you and Hillary doing? Actually, you have control of Hillary, you have control of Emily. What are you and Emily doing?
I mean, I guess we go in there with her. I mean, why not back her up? I mean,
You go up there with her?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go up there. Those two are right there.
That means I have to roll like 3 more times.
Hillary's right there.
There's more numbers. It's power
So-
in numbers, my dudes!
You failed on your reflex. So, without that reflex, don't really move when you see these 2 huge shadows above you just pop out into the light. And
I hate arachnids. Arachnids are not
What are you
nice.
doing with
Lay down.
Oh, they're both so many.
sort of. They're pewter, so I shouldn't be doing this because it kind of bends and breaks down pewter. There. Okay, those two things drop down right in front of you. Everybody roll perception. Or not perception, initiative.
Which in the 20?
Yep. And add your dexterity.
What is
Ah!
That's a d12. That's a 13. 20 is the most round one.
13
Plus your dexterity modifier.
plus 3.
2 plus 3, so I have 5.
6. Do I add theirs and get theirs started?
Yep. Oh, it'll be whatever you roll because they're not here right now. So
So wait, do I roll for Emily or?
yes.
For
Ruby had a
Hobbit.
5.
Hobbit is 16.
I got 2 for her as well, so.
Emily. Emily was 2.
Yep.
I got a 3.
What was Giselle? Like your character?
16.
Yours was 16.
Red. Come here.
Hillary was 3.
Hillary was a 16 as well, and then the next roll I got was a 3. So whoever got that
Hillary
one, sorry.
was 16. Bard was a 3. Go ahead and roll for Bonk.
Bonk got a bloody 19.
Bonk got a 19. And he is out in the hallway. Oop. Bonk got a 19.
No.
Oh, for Dorgon.
Baby, come here.
Dorgon
Alright,
gets
turn off your
a...
tablet. You have to turn it off your tablet. Come on, let's go.
You got a 17. Alright.
I have 5. That's with the dexterity.
Leave the camera on, buddy.
Yeah, I got that one.
Go.
Yeah, 17. That one gets a 13. Did she say anything new?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, wait, no. She hasn't.
This one gets a
Come here. Stop it, Red.
8.
Red, come here.
Go.
Go, lay down. I'm gonna sell you for a nickel. Give you a nickel to touch my pickle.
Alright, so 8, 17, 19.
Woo! Alright, well, this is there for a second.
Why?
I don't know. I've had at least 3 of those things.
Oh, you had 3 shots?
At least, because there's at least 2 in my drink, and I've already drank 1. And that shot earlier.
Yeah.
And now I'm
God.
working on a 3rd. Woo! Well, I've never been drunk, but we may figure that out tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I'm done with my shit. I'm not done with these neighbors, though. Red, they don't need your help, baby. She's just watching them, but it's kind of creepy.
Okay, so first one to react is Bonk. So, Giselle, first one to react is Bonk. What does he do?
Considering Bonk is a lot of brute strength, and I'm sure these Spideys are monstrously huge and fast, does he have anything that he can throw?
Actually, hold on. Let me switch up Bonk real quick. It's not going to be played by Goblin, he's going to be played by this. So, size difference now makes sense. So he's got Bard on his shoulders, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
It's going to take an action to take Bard off his shoulders. Or it's going to take a movement action.
Well, instead of Bard getting down, I would say that Bonk throws something in defense.
Uh-huh.
But he has club to bonk with, so does he have spare
It's
club?
a light club.
Aw, it's not gonna work much with it.
But as far as you can tell, he does have javelins on his back.
He throws a javelin.
Okay. Go into the equipment section.
Equipment section.
Chapter 7.
Okie dokie. This. Boop.
And look up the javelin. Because you need the damage for a javelin. Ruby, can you hand me the, Actually, I'll grab it. I'm getting tired of standing.
At the same time.
I highly doubt the remote will reach this way.
Where'd you put my phone?
There we go.
Disappeared. I haven't put your phone anywhere.
All of y'all are in the catacombs.
My phone's over here.
So for what you guys cannot see at the moment,
Oh, it's more.
Boosh. I just knocked off minifigures. Make sure. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Make sure camera's still good.
No, lay down, Lucius. Turn off your tablet. No more food, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, guys. Okay. So,
Hugs for good night.
as you guys can probably tell, obviously, Giselle,
Hi.
purple lights behind
You
you
have my food.
Yeah.
to represent y'all are in the dungeon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sitting down finally. Alright.
Javelin.
Oh, switch back to the YouTube. There we go. Okay.
Javelin is 5
Yeah.
SP.
You just need the roll to attack. Your D20.
1d6 piercing.
That's the damage.
Okay, so I throw 1d6 basically.
Nope. Roll D20 to hit.
Oh, where's my d20? Well, you're supposed to be laying down. Did you get a hug from Auntie Ruby?
Here, give me a hug.
Good night.
Good night.
Go on, get a hug from Uncle.
Come here, buddy. Alright. Go sit.
Come on, nice. Come lay down. No, it's not
Okay.
his book, it's Uncle's. Come on, go lay down.
Careful.
D20, right?
Yep. D20. Hey, what?
Will you stop messing with my phone a little bit? Whatever that is. I can't see it. Anyway, get on the couch.
That's a 6.
Okay, so it's a 6. I'm guessing we missed horribly.
Yeah, did not make it. So it
You
misses.
wanna lay down now?
Right between his
Lay
legs. Next person to react. Dargon. He decides, oh shit, y'all are fighting! Runs down as far as he can down the hall. Okay. Oh, God.
This is his breath
Next-
apparently all the way
next-
over.
Next person to react. Giselle, you're moon.
I'm a moon elf.
It's you.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah, your turn. It's okay, buddy.
No, you're fine. No. I shoot an arrow. I roll a 20.
Plus your dexterity.
Are you serious?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 9 plus dex.
What is it?
9.
It's 9 overall?
It was
Your
a
modifier.
6 plus 1.
Oh, it's 9 overall. Okay. Nope, doesn't make it. So, you pull out an arrow. You shoot. Right over the spider's back. Next person to react. Hillary. What does she do?
I think she would sneakity sneak away to like attack later.
Roll D20 for stealth. And she has proficiency in stealth, so that's going to be... plus her dexterity was plus 4, so plus 4 again for her double proficiency.
Lay down.
So it's plus 8, roll 17, that's good, passes. She goes invisible.
Sneaks.
Actually, yeah. Shoo-doo-boo-doo.
That's good.
Shoo-doo-boo-doo. And she's behind the spider. What does she do?
Doesn't she have a dagger or something like or
She's got two short swords. What does she do?
Stab in the butt.
Yes, stab
Okay.
butt.
Roll
Stab it in the
roll
butt.
2 d20s to attack. No, that one misses. Roll a second one.
Please give me a good one.
Hey, not 20. That one hits. Roll short sword damage.
It's in the weapons chapter, chapter 5,
Yeah.
146.
Nope, not that. It's not 146. It's 148. Okay.
Are you done? You
Okay.
need a
Short
foot.
sword.
No.
D6. Roll 2d6 and add 2. So that's 7. Roll another d6. Plus 2, that's going to be 3, so 10. Total 10 damage. So, hits 10, you don't need to write that. Hits 10 damage on number 2.
Are you done?
10.
It's nap time.
So,
Time for sleep.
she goes at it. She goes for a slash, misses. She goes for the second slash. Knocks off its 2 back legs. So
Only the
it's
2
down-
back legs.
So she goes for it. She goes for it. Slice, miss, slice. Hits the 2 back legs as they come up. So it's now 6 legged.
It's not a giant ant.
Now, after Hillary, spider number 1. It's okay, buddy. Calm down.
Are you done?
Ready? Calm down. Good boy. Alright, spider 1. Okay, so.
I'm gonna
And-
so die.
It goes in, lunges in, tries to bite at you, misses. Goes right between your legs.
That's just creepy. I don't ever
Misses.
want a spider
Right,
there.
right between your legs. Roll opportunity.
20, right?
Yeah.
Oh, please be good.
Roll opportunity attack.
Yeah, re-roll.
I'm not touching it.
What is it?
You watch it. Look at it. Just look at it.
I can't.
20?
It's 20.
It's
I'm
20.
not touching it. I'm not touching it.
It's 20. You do double damage. It lunges for you. Misses. Goes right between your legs. You react.
Again.
You stomp on it. Roll double damage. Roll 2d8. Plus your strength modifier on each roll. So that's 2. Plus your strength modifier.
Where'd it go?
Right.
Oh, it's under there. I am a very weak thing. I have no strength modifier.
No strength modifier. 2. Roll again. 3. Total 5 damage. So, again, lunges. Misses. Goes right between your legs. You react. Stop. 5 damage. You basically flatten its back end. But it's still going.
Get your hand out of your
Now, after that, Ruby, your turn. What do you do?
I mean, what's left of the spiders?
This. Oops.
The one by Giselle?
One by Giselle basically just got its back end flattened.
Okay, what do I have?
Like, it went to bite Giselle, got stomped on. It's not looking flattened, but it's looking, oh, okay, that hurt.
Okay, so what can I, like, do I have, like, a weapon? What do I have?
You have a longsword. No, I'm sorry. You've got that
axe.
You've got that great axe, and then you've got a shield mace. What are you using?
I'm using my great axe.
You pull out the great axe. Okay. What happens? This is you right here.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm going to walk around Giselle and get the spider.
You're gonna rush in? Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go around Giselle with your great axe. Roll attack. D20. 18. Succeeds. Roll damage. Your damage for the great axe is going to be D12. So it's going to be the next smallest one, the round one you started with.
Yeah, mine's already out.
2 plus your strength modifier.
What does that mean?
Strength modifier, the
It's
small number.
the plus number on the top.
Strength plus 2. So 4. Add your proficiency because you are proficient in it, which is going to be plus 2.
Your face is done.
So your proficiency score right here, right? Plus 2. So it's going to be so plus 2 plus 2. So plus 2, 6. Does 6 damage to that one. Okay. So you come in around Giselle. Great axe. Slices down. Cuts off 2 of his legs.
Which 2?
Doesn't matter. It cuts off 2 legs.
Who did you?
He did that. So now it's looking pretty messed up. It cut into its side, so it's looking.
Must try an attack.
So it's looking a little upset at this point. Next, that was that. Oh, we skipped Spider 2. That's my bad. Okay, that's fine. So, other one. The one that Hillary just slashed its legs off. Turns around on Hillary. Sees this little thing in front of it.
Oh my god.
Lunges at her. Goes to bite her.
Does she roll a reflex?
Misses.
Can she roll an initiative in a sense kind of deal for that lunge?
No. Lunges at her. Goes to bite. It
Misses.
well, yeah, it misses, but it underestimates the height. Goes over her. Roll an opportunity attack. Succeeds. Hillary stabs up into the spider. Roll damage.
8.
D6
6.
for the short sword.
That's one.
There you go. 2 damage plus the strength modifier, which was 2. So she hits it. 4 damage. This one is also pretty messed up. Blood leaking down onto Hillary from the stab wound. Spider's looking fairly messed up now. Next person to go. Bard. What does he do?
Bard?
Bard.
Is a bard stuck on
He's on
bonk?
Bonk's shoulders. I was like, oh, okay. So what does he do? It's a movement action to jump down off of Bonk's shoulders.
I mean, doesn't he have anything to throw? At this point, I would think I expect him to have something to throw.
He has a dagger.
Would you throw the dagger?
All right, he throws a dagger. Roll.
No, he doesn't.
Keep in mind disadvantage because it's through an opening and trying to get past you. It's a disadvantage, so roll again. I mean, that was interference, so roll. Interference, so roll again.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, that was a good roll, but you take the 4 at disadvantage. So, throws it. Giselle, take a D4. D4 damage.
No.
Take 2 damage.
Wait.
So, he tries to throw it. Goes through the door. Grazes your arm. You take 2 points of damage. So you're now down to 16 points.
Yeah. Stop it.
Yeah. So you don't have to write the damage thing. You just need to write what your current is. So you can erase that stuff and just put 16.
I will do that when I don't have something in my lap.
Okay.
Something in your lap.
Now,
Yep, somebody's in my lap.
next up, Emily. What's Emily do?
What does she have? She's magic, right? So
She's magic.
I guess she casts one of her spells to try to damage it even more.
She is level 3, so. Ugh.
Well, then lay down on the blankie.
So, they are done like that for the blanks. So she can get up to level 3s, I think. What's level 3 wizard get?
And get my milk.
You want to go home and get your milk?
Yeah.
Let's see, wizard.
Well, we're almost done, baby. We'll go in just a second.
Yeah, I'll think it's pretty soon.
I just want milk.
I know, sweetheart. We're almost done.
He has to have soy milk. He's got
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me that. So it wouldn't work anyway.
You can
I know
have
that. I know.
4 level
I
1
don't
spells
get milk.
and 2 level 2 spells.
Okay, let's go for like a level 2 spell
Level 2 spell? Okay.
to try to damage it more. Are both spiders still alive? I'm trying to figure that out.
Lay down.
Both spiders are still alive.
Okay, then.
We're
Where's
going
Emily?
first. So, you can go as far as those last 2 spells. These are cantrips for the level 0s.
Lay down all the way. Come on.
I don't know what I want to pick, just something else.
So just look through there and see what you,
No, you've already went potty.
I think she can
3
do a
times
firebolt.
within the past 20 minutes.
So I pee.
No, baby, you already went 3 times.
Yeah, these are all like out.
I took down your hair so it wouldn't hurt you when you lay down for sleeps. Come on, lay down. Lay down, come on. Lay down.
You're also looking in the cantrips, which usually aren't damage. Level 1s and 2s are damage.
Leave it alone.
That's fairy fire. You can do magic missile. It's a basic one. Alright, so magic missile. Roll to attack.
Which is what?
D20. Add 3. I remember correctly. 8, 11. Actually, no. What was her, everywhere? No, she had a +7 on her, her bonus. No, it was +5 on her bonus. Yeah, it was +5 on her bonus. Barely makes it. So, for the damage, it says in here somewhere. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1, but that's 3 darts. So roll a d4, which is a pyramid, and add 1 to that roll, and do that 3 times.
I think you rolled. There you go. So was it a
4 plus 1, that's 5. Roll again. 2 plus 1, that's 3. That's going to make 8. Roll again. 1 plus 1, that's 2, that's 10. Okay, so you hit this one right in front of Giselle. Three bolts of light energy fly out of Emily's hands. Completely slam into the spider. Does 10 points of damage.
Lay down.
Next person up. Bonk. What does it do?
Well, I guess Bonk's at the doorway. I guess he tries to enter and bonk a spider.
Okay. Walks in. He's technically standing right there. It's getting very
Very crowded.
tight space right here. He's barely within range. He goes for the spike. Roll to attack. He bonks it. Bonk! Hits it. Roll damage. He's using his great club.
Great club, so what is it gonna be?
Great club. There is no great club. Yeah, there is. 1d8. Two-handed. 3 plus his strength, which I believe is 2. 5 damage. Boom! Spider goes flat down on the ground. Dead.
Yay, one's dead. Now the other one to go.
Now, after that, Giselle, your turn. Go.
I guess I shoot an arrow to hit the spider that's trying to go after Hillary.
Alright, you turn around. Misses. Pink. You go to shoot. Dry fires.
I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
After that, Hillary, what'd she do?
Guess-
Spider is practically on top of her because she's stabbing it right in the stomach.
I guess she tries to roll out of the way. I guess a dex roll.
Roll dex. Good enough. She rolls out from under. That's
Didn't
her.
she have like a 4 dex?
That's
plus
her.
anyways?
That's her. Yeah, it's good. So she rolls out from under. That's her bonus action. She has a move and an attack.
Mhm.
What'd she do?
I guess she attacks.
She attacks. How is she attacking? Both swords, one sword.
One sword.
Kick it. One sword. She hits. Roll damage.
Her damage was d6, right?
Yes. Plus that, plus that, plus that. Oh no. Plus proficiency, that makes it 4. Plus strength, that makes it... She had a really good strength, so that's going to make it 8.
Yeah.
Does 8 points of damage.
Really strong.
Slices off the legs from that entire side, cutting deep into its side. It's not dead yet, but it's looking fairly messed up. Alright, next up is the spider. Goes to, it swipes one of its legs over towards Hillary. Disadvantage because it's fairly messed up. Misses.
It misses?
It's got no legs on its left side. Tries to swipe. Misses and ends up rolling over onto its back. Next person to go up. Ruby, what do you do?
I use my weapon and I go for it.
Alright, you run up with your great axe. Roll the damage.
That's my
D20.
Okay. Shit.
2 plus your strength modifier. And proficiency. So total 6.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
So, you go for it. As it rolls over, you miss, and you hit right where it was just in half. It's now over because it's missing all the legs on its left side. So, you miss. You hit the ground. Next up, Bard. What does Bard do?
Well, I guess we're all in the room. I guess Bard just trying to figure out what's going on. Get your foot out of there before you break it.
Yeah, so Bard's in the room.
There's nothing left for him to throw, I'm guessing.
He only had the one dagger.
Yeah, I guess he can roll a perception to try and find said dagger.
Oh, there it is. Jumps off of Bong's arms. Picks it up. What's he do?
Flings it again.
Okay, roll to hit. It sinks deep into the open side of the spider. Roll damage. Dagger.
Dagger is a 6, isn't it?
D4.
D4. 4.
It's a 4! Plus the dexterity, which I believe was 2.
I think it was 2 for him.
2, 6. Okay, so sinks hill deep into the side. I can't really do the spider squeal because, you know, my throat. But it squeals in pain. But it's still not dead. It's still twitching. It's still going.
How is it still going?
Next up, Emily. Ruby, what does she do?
Can she do the same thing?
Magic missile? Okay. Roll to attack.
That is D20?
Yep. So it's going to be D20. Hits. Okay. Roll the D4 plus 1 on each roll. That's 2. That's 4, 6. There's another 2. That's 8. Again, her hand lights up. These 3 bolts hit it. Completely incinerates the spider. It explodes. Then several pieces of the spider just incinerating from the magic energy and being exposed as it was. A few legs lying right where it used to be, scorch mark in the stone. The spiders are now dead.
Yay.
So what are you guys doing now?
I guess we check the doors now.
Alright. So you kill these spiders. By the way, everybody. It's okay, buddy. Calm down.
It's nap time, Lucius. Come on. No, it's night time. I told you.
Okay, so everybody gains 400 experience. 400?
So where do I write that out?
It's gonna be right up top here.
It's gonna be up here. So from 900 to 1300. So right 1300.
No, baby. It's not night time. I know you want to listen.
But for you to listen, that means you gotta go night-night. Thank you for covering your mouth.
Okay. So everybody got 400 experience. Sit back in the milk off those 2 spiders. Now, which door do you go to?
I guess the one.
Come on, it's time to lay down, baby. Do you want me to go get Wilbert?
No? Okay, so he said no, let's go to the door furthest away.
So, door furthest away, which
Is.
You go get
closest
me.
Okay. So everybody goes over there. Dargon joins you guys. What the hell? Holy shit! What? God, I hate spiders.
He wasn't even here for most of it.
He didn't. Oh, actually, I think we skipped him.
Entirely.
Yeah, we skipped him. He was supposed to go right after Bonk, actually.
So we could have had them spiders dead a long time ago.
Yes, we could have.
It's all your fault, Dungeon Master.
Sorry,
Come on.
I was not as organized as I thought I was. Now,
You think?
so you creep up to this door. You're listening. Roll perception check.
Do we hear anything now? That's the question.
Roll perception check. We'll find out. 11 plus your whatever.
3.
Plus 3, 14. It doesn't sound like anything, but you can kind of hear the faintest shuffling of some sort of movement.
I don't want to check it now. This would be a good time for Emily to do a detect magic.
Alright, go ahead. Detect magic. Roll d20. I mean, she's playing as Emily, so. 3 plus the plus 5, so 8. She doesn't sense anything in there. Dargon decides, okay, let's see if I can do something. He uses a 5th level spell slot. That's gonna be 16.
Lay down.
I don't really sense any sort of magical presence in here, but I can definitely sense it elsewhere.
Do you know the direction of said magical presence?
Down the hall.
Okay. I mean, we can go in there and probably get more experience. Or we can go down the hall. Chicken has spoken.
Okay, so everybody moves down the hall. Ruby, would you mind? Everybody starts moving down the hall past where your die is.
I got it.
Hello?
I got you, baby.
So everybody starts moving down the hall. It kind of goes.
Right back. Shit, where's my keys?
You start moving down the hall, and as far as you can
They're
tell,
in my bag. I know they're in the bag. I have them there.
Lay down, baby.
so you get in there, and not even gonna bother. I'll draw it whenever y'all start fighting or getting into it. So it opens up into this roundish looking room. There's there's racks that usually holds wine bottles. 2 out of 3 of the there's brown stains everywhere from where the wine stained the stone. Looks like there's claw marks in the stonework, chewed up bits on the all the shelves. Right across from you, there's a wooden door. Right to the left of you, there's a long hallway that you can see has a door at the very end of the hall on the right side, right after another hallway that leads off to the right. At the same time, there's a door right across from that to the left, on the left-hand side of the wall. So 2 wooden doors and a hallway right before the right door.
Don't let me go get them. I can't get them if you're cuddling on me, baby. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something from the car real quick.
Okay.
I honestly don't know what
Careful
to
with your
do.
logo.
Oh yeah, thank you. I swear, I just gotta bring like a spare shirt to work with me sometimes. Let go.
Hey. Hey, come here, buddy. Oh, I got you. Come here. Oh, you want to do some magic with me? Oh, come here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you get to do some magic with me. How about that? Come
Thank you.
Oh. Oh,
Should be
okay.
what?
So Ruby, you're at the end of this hall. You see this wide open, circular-looking room. There's wine racks. 2 out of the 3 have fallen. There's stained wine on the stone floor, and there's a hallway to the left and a door in front of you. What do you want to do? She's playing with the cat. What time is it?
Well, can't you
9:30.
just kind of smack the shit out of Red?
Yeah.
Um.
So there's a wooden door in front of you. There's 2 racks that are fallen. Looks like claw marks in the stone walls. It looks like the fallen racks have been chewed on.
I guess.
There's a hallway to the left that has an opening on the right and a door on the right, and then a door on the left. In this hallway.
I said let's go through the door on the right.
So you go down the hall. You go through the hallway or the wooden door. Because you're going down this hallway, and there's a hall opening to the right before this wooden door on the right.
Hallway.
So you go into the hallway and you see this bar area. Looks like a bar. There's a few wooden barrels. It looks like a nice looking bar area. There's tables here and there. And then the wooden tables are not the only thing in this room. Everybody roll initiative. Yep. Hey.
Wait, what's
Caleb,
initiative?
hey.
That's
Throw this on the table for me, okay? Throw it on the table.
Here. There you go.
Good boy. What was it?
An 11.
11. Nice.
I
Okay.
got a 5.
18.
All right. Here, I'm gonna put you down, okay?
Come on.
Whee! Okay. Go lay down with mommy, okay?
Come on, baby. Come lay down. I brought you Poppy and I brought you Wilbur.
Good boy. I think you just needed attention.
It's alright.
I'll do another with
You were doing magic with Uncle?
him.
Good job.
I
Come on,
was doing.
it's-
He was doing something. He feels productive, Mama.
I was supposed to have magic.
You did throw some magic. Okay, you want to do it next time?
Okay. So, Dragon,
Well, right now it's
11.
nap time, okay?
What'd you get, Ruby?
18.
18.
Okay.
Do it one more time for Emily.
Okay.
Giselle, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
When
5.
magic.
Emily
Roll
also
it
got
2 more
5.
times for Hillary. Or
Don't forget about this little dude right here.
Hillary, 18.
Of course she gets a good roll. She always gets a good roll.
Roll Bard.
13.
13 Bard. Okay. Roll
Emily
Bonk.
is 5.
Emily is 5.
Roll
No,
bomb.
Lay down. Come on.
Yes. Roll Bonk.
Be a big boy.
1.
1. Bonk got a 1 this time. Okay.
Give me milk.
We don't have milk, baby. I told you.
Why?
Because we don't have any.
I didn't buy any this time, buddy. Next time, okay?
There's no milk right now. You can get milk when we get home, but right now you need to lay down, okay?
Wait, do we have any more of the blue Kool-Aid?
Huh?
Do we have any more of that?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, but she's already had some of that. If
Okay.
she's trying to put it in, it's not.
You
Alright,
don't
go for
need
it.
no more sugar.
No.
Okay, this. That's that.
I should bring all of my Minecraft figurines if you're going to be using some Minecraft figurines.
Sometimes.
It's hilarious.
Alright.
Dude, I have like a box just full of like the Minecraft collectible figurines. My favorite ones are the Endermans.
I pee making one pee.
Well, if you already peed in your diaper, you can't get up anymore.
I'm not up anymore.
Baby, you're just saying things now to get up. Come on, lay down. No, no tablet. I told you it's okay. Bless you. Bless you.
I just
Thank
a
you.
bottle.
Leave it alone then.
Okay.
No.
What if it?
Baby, it's
What is it?
empty. Lay down.
Okay, we're almost done. Because it's almost done. Because I'm gonna need that. Especially for certain thing coming up.
Stufferoonies.
Okay, so that's an 18. That's a 1. Giselle got a 5. Emily got a 5. Okay. this. You. That. This. That. 18. So, you walk into this area. I'm gonna have to draw it. So, like. I need to wipe this again.
No.
That's where when I actually implement that TV into the gaming board, I'm not gonna have to do this anymore. Just pull up the gaming board onto the TV.
Leave it alone.
Okay.
Don't be rude.
So. I know, not straight. Shut up, it doesn't matter.
You can't draw a straight line on a straight line. Like, you've got some serious issues, my dude.
It's also late.
Babe Gamer says hello.
Hey.
That was a while ago, but
That's fine.
I don't know who that is.
So, you walk into this room.
So we've been streaming for 2 freaking hours?
Yep.
Kidding me?
Yep.
Huh?
Freaking hours.
Yeah. It sounds about like a regular game.
So, everybody's walking in.
Leave it
Suddenly,
alone.
you're not the only ones in there. You see this?
We're not the only ones in there. That's just.
Red, pretty girl.
This.
Come here.
Yeah, okay. So, you see
What
that?
the fuck is that? We're not trying to kill that
You
tonight.
see these?
Mm.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Can we, like, roll and run over back around and turn around? Like,
You've already rolled initiative. Those are going to attack you either way.
wow, shit.
Now, at the same time, I'm going to need my cards. So, that's. Thank you. I'll use that, and then I need the swarm. There it is. Actually, those are only that much. Okay. I'll add in one more. There we go. Okay. What?
Sleepy.
I'll use that for that. Okay, first to react. Ruby, what do you do?
Like, attack wise?
Well, what are you doing? You're the first one to react. So what do you do?
Are they nice? Are they.
You see two swarms of rats, you see this giant scorpion, and you see a black-looking skeleton with a sword in its hand.
Are they friendly? Do I roll to see if they're friendly?
You can roll to see. Roll intelligence. So you'll do 20, you'll roll a d20 and add your intelligence marker.
17.
Good enough.
Intelligence.
Intelligence
Plus 3.
Plus 3,
17,
so
17,
you have a total of 20. So you basically know the scorpion attacks anything that's in its territory. The swarm of rats, you're bigger. You are bigger, but they are many. They will bite the hell out of you in order to get you out because they are scared. As for the skeleton, you know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
The skeleton? The skeleton is scary.
It's gonna get you if you don't go tonight.
Go see, buddy. I think Marie's kind of happy that I showed my parenting skills right there with her son.
It's fine. It's cool.
No, I think she's happy that.
Oh, okay. I'm just
I'm
like, I
reacting
don't care. He's fine. He's not dead. It doesn't bother me.
I'm not dead.
I'm
That was
not
awesome.
dead.
I'm not dead.
Nope, you are most definitely not. We wouldn't be here if you were.
I will.
One day, but not right now. Hopefully a long,
Long way off.
Long time.
A good 80 some odd years.
Mm-hmm.
There's that.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not dead.
That's right, baby. Later. Oh, please.
So you hear that coming from the giant scorpion.
It's disgusting.
A pee-pee.
Lucius, you've gone like almost every 5 to 6 minutes for the past.
Is my bathroom really that cool?
No, you're just trying to find reasons to stay awake now. And he literally just sits there. Okay, I'm done, and then like proceeds to want to wash his hands and everything. Like, you're wasting water. This isn't our water, Lucius. Let's just go.
Let me complain about my $30 water bill again.
A pee-pee.
Actually, it was only $8, and the rest was fees for like sewage and shit.
Yeah.
So my actual water bill was only $8. Let me complain about an $8 water bill for a minute.
Mine was legit 30.
Nice. It's still not bad though. I mean, what the hell are we doing?
That's what you hear coming from the skeleton.
Lay down, Lucius.
I just pee.
Well, then lay down.
He's taunting you.
He's taunting.
What are you doing?
I just
It's
wanna pee.
you're the first one to react. Ruby. What are you doing?
I pee. I wanna go pee.
No,
Your
kill these-
intelligence was the bonus action. You've got a movement, a bonus, and a...
Kill the fucking
Attack.
skeleton.
Okay, so you run over to the skeleton. What are you doing?
Hit him in the head with my great axe and knock him.
Okay, roll to attack.
Like this rolling for everything. I just want to
Hey,
attack.
lay down.
18.
18. It hits. Roll damage.
Which one is that? The 4?
What are you doing?
Not for a great axe. Great axe was the
I thought that one was
D12.
12.
Joey.
the other round one. 9 plus your strength modifier.
2.
2, so 11. Hits it in the head. Hammer on a nail. Straight down through the skeleton. Bursts in everything outside of where the axe is hitting. Explodes out. Everything that the axe is hitting just turns to dust. Sword clinks down onto the table or onto the stone floor. Skeleton's gone. So
Alright, y'all bitches, it's y'all's turn.
next to react. Hillary, what's she doing? Ruby.
What's she
Or no,
doing?
I'm sorry.
Me.
You. Giselle, what's Hillary doing?
I guess Hillary's just probably gonna run and, like, shouldn't she do an investigation or a reflex or a stealth in regards to the giant stingy thingy?
Okay, so roll stealth.
Lucius, if you don't sit down, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna make your butt sore.
The one to the other one turn the shadow.
Well, then lie down.
18. Alright, she stealths. She moves. Where's she going?
I mean, can't she just squish the mices?
Okay, she runs over to the rat. She decides, okay, swarm of rats. Roll to attack. First hit, miss. Roll second attack.
Thank you.
It actually got better. It actually got better.
Okay, that one hits. Okay, that one misses. That one it hits a few mice. Roll damage.
6, right?
Yes.
5.
5 plus the strength modifier, which
What was 2?
2.
7.
No, actually, the strength modifier was 4. So
Yeah, that's right. 'Cause she was like extra strong.
she was really good on charisma, dexterity, and strength. It was all +4s, which is fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So plus 4 to the strength. What was it?
So it's 5, so it's 9.
9. Okay.
Lay down.
She takes out a good several rats. Turns out that's about half the rats.
Oh, good lord.
So she takes out half the rats. Hit a bit. Next up, Bard. What does he do? Giselle.
He doesn't know any spells or anything like that, right? He doesn't know animal handling or anything along those lines.
Nope.
Just there for the
He's also on the ground at this point. So
He's on the ground.
like
Does he
he's
have
standing
any
on the ground.
stealth?
What?
Does he have any stealth?
Nope.
No.
I
You're
can't.
good. You're good. Get back up there. It's alright.
Come on, baby, get up on the couch. It's time to lay down. He has no stealth. That's the thing. Just like, he has just charisma. And you can't charisma his way out of a thing with a scorpion that doesn't speak common language.
I mean, he has a short sword.
I guess he attacks the other half of the swarm that Hillary's
Okay.
working on.
Runs up. Roll to attack.
Okay.
Great, good work.
2.
Oh,
Miss.
well,
I mean, it worked the
But-
first time.
The few rats that are left over. Get out of the way, sword. Okay, next up.
wait, how small are these rats?
They're like
It's a swarm of
palm
rats.
size. And there's like a bajillion rats in a mound.
I was gonna say, can your chicken eat them all
No.
for dinner?
I mean, my chicken could probably take out one, maybe
Okay,
two.
so,
before it's
swarm of rats.
run.
They're freaking out. They're panicking. Half their friends
Get
are
on the
dead.
couch
It goes
right
after.
now.
It goes after Bard, since Hillary is still technically stealthed at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Which roll d20 to stay stealth.
Still
Nat
sneaky.
20. Okay, drink a shot.
For the love of God, no.
Come on, get on the couch right now.
No.
Get on the couch.
Alright.
Lay down right
Jesus Christ.
We actually haven't been doing that. Mainly because a kid is here.
now. Lay down.
But every
Oh,
time
I gotta drink her shot.
every time a party member makes a nat 20, the party drinks a shot.
So why aren't you drinking a shot, mister?
I'm the DM. I
I'm
don't
DD.
have to.
And
I
I'm
drink-
DD.
I drink for my d20s,
So
and
I'm
I
gonna
drink
shit
by
face
one
tonight.
shit.
That's cool.
You got this. You can do it. I believe in you.
You got a chaser right here, damn it.
Just drink it. Just drink it.
I did.
You realize you're supposed to down the shot and then take the chaser.
The chaser's got alcohol in it too.
That's your own damn fault.
That was awful.
Is there an extra cream soda?
Yeah.
Yes, in the May 1st, there's a can of cream soda.
I'm gonna take them.
Okay.
So I
So.
just have it from over.
Okay, she's still in stealth.
Oh my God, that was awful.
Rats try to go for Clark. They miss.
Oh
They-
Jesus!
They swarm around
Scared
his
me.
legs.
Here you go.
Dargon's next. Okay.
I'm not pouring you
give
that
it
shot.
Close enough.
This is not
Give it
working.
the spell book.
As you take it.
Straight lines just aren't your thing. Well, he's not very straight, if you get my drift.
Hey, I heard that.
I mean, I don't think that's a very wise thing to say, since the
What did she say?
It's a straight thing or something. I don't remember what I freaking said.
it's that time of day.
Okay, he's
I've had 4 shots of
gonna
vodka.
roll. He's gonna roll a fireball. It's gonna hit here. It's gonna hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Okay, good.
Lay down.
Roll to hit on Scorpion. Hits. Roll to hit on that rat. Hits. Roll to hit on that. Nat 20! Where's my fucking rum?
In the
You
kitchen.
finished
I
it.
am not drinking for you. You go get your own round. No, wait. I'll bring it to you, and I'll bring you your shot glass, and then you will take a shot.
Yes, please.
Because you
do.
don't have to go anywhere either.
I actually work in the morning, so.
Okay, but still, you can.
You'll sleep extra well tonight.
Exactly. You can sleep it off tonight.
Can you grab me a cream soda in that case? Because I do need a chaser for the rum. It actually is pretty good if you mix it with cream soda.
I would suggest eat a slice of toast when you go to bed tonight.
I can.
I mean, I'm
I can
down
have
4
these
shots
ones
as it is, and I'm still fine.
Ish.
That's really surprising. Yeah. Ish. Shut up.
These two will probably knock me out when I eventually go. So, Dargon hits. I rolled a nat 20. I do double damage on the
I
Scorpion.
gotta pee.
So, What's the spell? It is
I don't-
8d6 for a single hit.
Oh.
Nat 20, that's gonna be 16d6 for a fucking
Marie
scorpion.
says it's soda,
One.
shot, then chaser.
Okay, Lucian, you're about to get a pop off. Lay down. Lay
Okay,
down.
so, 1, 2, 3.
Lay down. Turn over.
He's using it.
Okay,
Calm-
I'm just gonna
calm
call
down,
Daddy
buddy.
to come get you.
Calm down, buddy. It's okay.
I'm gonna
Calm
get
down,
Daddy
okay?
to get you. Doesn't want to go to sleep. Lay down.
Using his spells.
No,
6 level spell.
I'll go get Daddy. Then go to sleep.
Hey, calm down, okay? He won't be called, alright? Just stop crying. Okay, 3, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, 17, 21, plus an additional 3 for 21, 25, 31, 35 damage on that one swarm of rats.
Just the rats.
Okay, so now the other swarm. 6, 10, 16, they're already dead. It was only half that were left over. Now the scorpion, which takes double damage with a 6th level spell slot, which is fucking
A lot of dice.
well no, 6th level spell slot for every spell slot above 3 gives an extra d8. That's gonna be 22 d8s or d6s.
Why aren't you laying down?
So
You want to take your, okay, take your shirt off. Give it to Mommy.
YouTube should allow it, but even so, it's gonna be iffy.
Here, lay down and cover up. I'm not going to make it for long.
Alright. Wish me luck, babe. I roll 3 1s.
How did you roll
5, 6,
3
7, 8.
ones?
Okay, 8 out of 4 or 22. Alright, stop. There's 8, 9, 12, 15, 21, 21, 26, 30, 2, 4. So 34, 40, 45, 51, 56, 60,
No.
62, 67,
Lay down.
2 more.
Cover up her leg.
72 points of damage
For the scorpion?
on the scorpion for hitting a critical.
Well, lay down.
Fuck me.
No.
So, 72 points worth of damage. Was that enough to kill it? That's dead. That's dead. 20 points of overkill.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad at all. 20 points worth of overkill. Completely incinerated this scorpion in one damn shot.
Like I have lavender essential oils if he does that kind of thing.
So, okay.
At this point, I don't know if it works. We'll try it. The only
So,
thing I don't do
experience-wise?
is just like the Benadryl thing.
Here's what's gonna happen.
I got
So,
essential oils.
that's gonna be plus 100, 200.
Ooh-wee. It's fine.
This is what I use to sleep and calm down at night usually.
I gotta get rid of Dargon.
Dargon's like really OP.
That scorpion was 700 experience points.
Oh.
Everybody gained 900.
So 1300 plus 900,
22.
2200.
I'm at 2250.
Everybody gains 900 experience. Hang on.
I'm like halfway gone.
Get the fuck out of here. Scorpion, dead.
So what would our level be at this point since we're at
I don't
22?
fucking know. I'll figure that out in a second.
I'm gonna go with a nice high 5. Lay down. Cover up and lay down, baby. It's 9 out of 10. Come here. Lay down. Lay down.
Okay, so everybody should be at 2,200 experience points. And with that, that is over. We're gonna end in the bar area, completely incinerating this damn scorpion. Dargon's leaving the party. I'm not fucking, but no, I'm not letting him be in y'all's party anymore. I'm saving your asses too damn much.
At this point, Dargon is basically unconscious for the next game.
Shit.
Don't
Which
you
as
think?
powerful as that fucking spell was. Well, shit.
Plunk.
Face plants it onto the ground. 2,200 points. Say what now?
Level 6.
Yeah, we're all level 6. We're all level 6?
You're 50 points from being level 7.
Yeah.
So we're all level 6 then.
You're on level 6. Fuck!
Yeah, because I'm 2,200 too.
Yeah, you're all level 6.
You only need that much.
Here's a bit of a spoiler. Y'all were only supposed to be in Labyrinth up until you got level 5. Y'all are over the damn limit for Labyrinth.
Come on.
Be careful, because you might actually fight somebody.
No. Come on, lay down.
And you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Who?
Asshole. In campaign, the dick who was warned about that you were told to help them
Oh, okay.
find such and such because you need to learn about him.
Armand.
Yeah, y'all might actually run into him.
Lucius, you need to cover up, baby. Come on. It's 9 out of time. Cover up in the blanket.
Oh, I was gonna use the other one, because the other one's my D&D shot glass.
Well, I've had a total at least 4, maybe 5 shots.
I just don't have my jiggers, otherwise I'd be doing the true mix.
Henry, what are you doing?
He's having medicine to help him go to sleep.
I mean, you're not
I
wrong.
mean, she's really not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I'm not lying to him.
No, you are.
I'm just not telling him everything yet. He rolled a 4 on intelligence.
I mean, you realize a nipple of rum does technically help kids up to the age
nipple
of
of rum.
3 or 4 pass out.
Yeah, we're not gonna try that.
Meet the Fockers. They actually say that in the movie. It's a legit thing. That's a little strong.
You think?
That's 2 shots
You're
worth of
griping at
rum
me?
in this.
And my chicken breast.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not driving right now. Finishing that off will literally...
You're weaker than I am then.
He's also tinier than you.
Yes, this is true.
I'm skinnier than you are. And I haven't,
But
I haven't had food since I've been home, so it's not going to get absorbed or anything. I've had 2 wings. Maybe 3.
You ready? You ready?
You've had pizza rolls and
Okay,
wings.
you ready? Go.
It's not going to get absorbed
Ready?
as much as you.
But I also never drank straight up vodka. I usually do it in some sort of like
Mix? Good point. I am mixing it, so it's diluted.
I mixed 2, at least
Okay,
2 in here.
But, yeah, on that note, so, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hopefully you're enjoying the series so far. If you are, please leave a like. It'll be floating right around here on Ruby's head. Click Ruby's head to like the series. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and click the little bugger over here. There'll be a subscription button over here. So thank you again, guys. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. And see you next week for Wisecracks Return. Later.
Hey, say bye.
Say bye.
Say bye. Wave at the laptop. Say bye.
Say bye.
Say bye.
No.